Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Here it is, the new latest and greatest update on 300 gallon tank. It's been a while coming, so let's get this taken care of here once and for all. So changed it over obviously to a community tank, freshwater obviously. It was the African cichlids, changed out to black sand, and of course ripped out the aqua decor 3D background, which is downstairs in the basement. Mostly discus and angelfish and rainbow fish. That's the main focus of this tank. Of course, some really cool barbs and other fish like this. For lighting, the AI Prime 16 freshwater. Incredible lights, fully programmable, awesome. Give a great shimmer and show off the colors of the fish tremendously. Really happy with them. Going down to the engine room, we have the standard 75 gallon sump that I've had for the last 4 or 5 years on this tank. Did make some changes, as you'll see. I did remove the roller filters. They were just becoming more of a hassle than they were worth, really. Long story. I'll touch upon that at a later time in another video. They did not like higher flow, so I took them out along with some other jamming issues and whatnot. So we went to this simple, hefty storage container that I kind of hacked up and made into a port foam filter. That of course flows into the K1. I kind of go back and forth between K1 and not K1. We'll give it another shot. It looks cool if nothing else. So over there it goes into bed matting. Simply get that stuff from Walmart. Awesome, easy to clean. Down port foam, and then submerged bio balls instead of wet dry. More the filter floss and a ton of lava rock that I got from Home Depot. Lava rock from Home Depot, much cheaper than getting it anywhere else, I found. Just cut up some pieces of port foam to put into this section. It's been working really well for me on some of my other tanks. And then of course the last section here, as most of you guys know, is the constant drip system. There's the drain. Can't really get a good shot of it, but there's the drain to the constant drip system. Up here, a aqua ultraviolet 25 watt UV sterilizer that I painted to match. That across, of course, runs across the tank there to the hydroponics, if you want to call it, system at the end with the plants. And that's pretty much it with the 75 gallon sump. So it's been running great for years. Absolutely love it. Perfect to me. Going to the side of the tank, we have the power panel and main pump, along with a Jebao wavemaker that I have moving the K1 around. Temperature, I'm keeping it up at 83 degrees, may lower that a degree or so. That's mainly for the discus, but all the fish seem to be super happy and well with the higher temperatures. Water parameters are really perfect on this tank, thanks to the constant drip system, I believe. Nitrates are little to null. I've got it tuned in pretty good now. I'd like to try to keep around 5 ppm on the nitrates, but sometimes it doesn't read any at all. So far so good. This tank has been set up and running like this for at least 5 or 6 months now, and it's just a really peaceful, enjoyable tank to kind of just sit back and watch, versus the African cichlids that were in here always splashing around fighting with each other. So I'm really loving the angelfish, the discus, the rainbow fish. Plan on adding maybe a handful more rainbow fish and a few more discus, most likely. Right now there's probably about 4 or 5 discus in here, and there's roughly 20 angelfish in here, all different types, but they are fun to watch. Much more peaceful type tank, and I've been wanting a community type tank like this for a while now, bigger community tank. I think I've got it spot on to my liking. So I hope you guys like it. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. And as always, I will talk to you on the next one. More videos to follow.